welcome back.
Welcome back. So today we're going to make crab rangoon stuffed with lo mein. So it's going to be like a crab rangoon outer shell, and then within inside of it, it's going to have crab rangoon in it. So it's kind of a twist, combining the two essentially, and then frying it up, and so we'll see how it goes. So before we get started, here's a little joke for you. Did you hear about the crab that went to the gym? He pulled a muscle. All right. Terrible. All right. So without further ado, let's get cooking.
What's that cooking?
To start, we're going to make the wonton wrapper dough. We're going to take 1.5 teaspoons of salt and 2 eggs, and then we're going to beat those together. The salt added to the eggs is just to help break down the proteins. Then we're going to take 4 cups of flour and make a little well and add the eggs and 1 cup of water and mix that up. We're going to continue to mix this up until we can form a ball of dough that's nice and smooth. Once you got that, then we're going to set this to the side and let it rest for at least 30 minutes. Next up, we're going to make the lo mein. To start, we're simply going to cook 16 ounces of store-bought lo mein noodles just by boiling them in water and following the directions on the box. Then we're going to prep all of our veggies. We're going to slice 2 carrots up into long thin slices, slice 2 bell peppers into long thin slices as well, slice 2 cups of mushrooms, cut the tips off a half a cup of snow peas, peel and shred a half teaspoon of fresh ginger, slice up 4 fresh scallions, chop up 3 cups of fresh baby leaf spinach, and then slice up 16 ounces of uncooked chicken breast. Once we have all that, we're going to go ahead and start cooking our lo mein. So in a lightly oiled wok, we are going to throw in our 16 ounces of chicken breast. And once we have that about halfway cooked, we're going to go ahead and throw in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic and continue to cook that chicken. Once we have that chicken cooked, we're going to add our 2 sliced carrots, 2 sliced bell peppers, and half cup of snow peas, and then cook that up. Once those veggies become vibrant in color, we're going to add 2 cups of sliced mushrooms, 4 chopped scallions, and 3 cups of chopped spinach, and we are going to cook that until the spinach is cooked down. Then we're going to add our 16 ounces of lo mein noodles and stir that in with the veggies. Once that's all mixed up, and we are ready to add our 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 1 teaspoon of sesame seed oil, 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar, 1 tablespoon of sriracha, and a tablespoon of sugar. And then we're going to cook that all together and on a low heat and let those flavors get to know each other. Now that we have had enough lo mein for a family of 6, we're going to go ahead and make our crab rangoon filling. We're going to take 16 ounces of cream cheese, 16 ounces of imitation crab, and a tablespoon of minced garlic, and then we're just going to mash that all up and together until it's nice and smooth. If you're not afraid to get messy, I highly recommend just using your hands and mash that all up. It makes life a lot easier. Once we have that, we are ready to make this crab rangoon taco shells. We are going to take our dough from earlier and roll that out into long, large rectangle shapes. Then, since we don't have a mold for the taco shells, we're going to make one out of aluminum foil simply by making a little boat with the foil. Once we have the boat, we're going to wrap the dough around it and then drop it into a 375-degree Fahrenheit oil and cook that shell. We're going to cook this until it forms a nice light brown color and it's nice and crispy. At that point, we are ready to take that out. Then we will keep doing this until we run out of dough. For fun, for one of these, I made an actual taco shell stuffed with crab rangoon, kind of like a cheese stuffed crust, and sealed the edges together with brushing of a beat up egg. So you can try this if you want, it's kind of cool. Now it's assembly time. We're going to take our wonton taco shell, fill it up with crab rangoon, then add another wonton taco shell on top of that and fill that up with lo mein. Disclaimer, the lo mein veggies are looking a little rough at this point. This is simply because I continue to cook them while frying the dough. Yeah, don't advise that. I mean, taste didn't change, but overall appearance did.
Alright, so there we have it. So we have our crab rangoon taco shell, I guess you call it. So without further ado, let's try it. Then, how's that? How is that?
Good.
Good? Okay. I'm just going to go for it here. Holding a child, one-handing a massive taco. All in all, it was good. I don't know that I got any lo mein noodles in that entire bite. But the crab rangoon with the shell, It was excellent.
No shell. My
Just to ensure that I actually try the lo mein noodles, I'm just gonna grab a bite here.
My foot.
All right, I'll get you some in a second. Those lo mein noodles are absolutely delicious. Your classic lo mein noodles that you would get from a Chinese restaurant without the MSG. So, if you like this video, please hit that like button down below. If you want to see more like it, hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Until next time, we'll see you later.
Yeah,